This is a story of betrayal, heartbreak, and ultimately, resilience. After discovering that his wife of nearly a decade was cheating on him, Jason finds himself navigating the painful process of separation while trying to provide stability for their children. What begins as a tale of loss soon transforms into one of self-discovery and newfound happiness, as Jason learns to rebuild his life and thrive amidst the chaos. Today marks what would have been the 10th wedding anniversary for me, Jason, 32M, and my ex-wife, Lily, 31F. We met in middle school, started dating in high school, and got married shortly after college. We have 3 kids together. In the early years of our marriage, Lily stayed at home to care for the kids. Over time, though, she became restless and decided to return to college. She nearly completed her degree but dropped out with just 1 semester left, saying the major no longer interested her. Instead, she took up a job as a waitress at a local restaurant where her best friend, Kara, 38F, also worked. The job seemed to make Lily happy. She made new friends, her depression improved, and it seemed like a good change for her. I adjusted my schedule to support her new routine, taking on more responsibilities at home, like managing the kids' activities, cleaning, and cooking. After years of seeing her struggle with depression, including a suicide attempt, I was relieved to see her in a better place. At the restaurant, Lily became close to her coworkers, including a line cook named Ryan, 24M. She often shared stories about work, and for a while, they were just funny anecdotes about rude customers or workplace drama. But over time, she started mentioning how Ryan would flirt with her and call her pretty. I told Lily I thought her relationship with Ryan was inappropriate and asked her to shut down any non-professional interactions. She assured me she did, and for a while I stopped hearing about him. But as the months passed, our marriage began to crumble. We stopped spending time together or making an effort to connect. Though I didn't know for sure, I suspected something was wrong. Then, in March of this year, Lily didn't come home after work one night. She had gotten into the habit of going out for drinks with her coworkers after shifts, which I had supported because I thought it was good for her to have friends. That night, I fell asleep waiting for her, but woke up around 2 a.m. to find she still wasn't home. Concerned, I called her phone several times. On the 3rd call, she answered briefly, said she had too much to drink, and was staying at Kara's house. The problem with her story? Kara and I had both been at our daughter's dance practice earlier that evening, and I knew Kara was home with her daughter after practice. It didn't make sense for Lily to be at her house. Confused, I remembered we had a family location sharing app on our phones. I checked, and Lily's location showed her at an apartment building several miles away. The same building she had once mentioned was where Ryan lived. For the next 3 hours, I sat on the couch, stunned and unsure what to say. When Lily finally came home around 5:30 a.m., clearly drunk and disheveled, I confronted her. She initially stuck to her story about staying at Kara's, but when I pointed out the inconsistencies, she admitted she had been at Ryan's apartment. The following weeks were filled with attempts at reconciliation. We attended couples therapy, and I went to therapy alone. Lily said she ended her affair with Ryan and seemed remorseful. She even asked me for support after breaking up with him. I tried to forgive her and move forward for the sake of our kids, but my heart wasn't in it. Just as I started to think there might be a chance for us, I found out she was still seeing Ryan. Kara and a few of Lily's coworkers staged an intervention, confronting her about the affair and urging her to make a choice. Lily promised to stop seeing him and focus on fixing our marriage. But then I received an anonymous text from one of Lily's coworkers, telling me she and Ryan were still involved. It turned out that after I started tracking her location, she began leaving her phone at non-suspicious places like work or friends' homes while continuing to meet Ryan. That night, I woke Lily and told her it was over. I asked her to move out of the house as soon as possible, and within weeks, she had found her own place. During this time, Kara and I had been texting often. Initially, our conversations were about Lily, sharing information about her whereabouts or discussing how to approach her about the affair. After Lily moved out, Kara and I met for drinks to commiserate. We spent hours talking and laughing, bonding over how Lily had lied to both of us. Over the next few weeks, our friendship deepened into something more. Kara and I have been together for 6 months now, and I've never been happier. I've lost weight, started working out regularly, and even completed a triathlon. My relationship with my kids has also improved. We've been spending quality time together and trying new activities. Meanwhile, Lily's life has spiraled. Shortly after moving out, she became pregnant with Ryan's child. She quit her job to avoid being fired for inappropriate behavior as Ryan's supervisor. Ryan, it turns out, has a history of drug use and was fired for being under the influence at work. Lily has lost most of her friends after they learned about her lies and cheating. While I feel bad that Lily's choices continue to affect our kids, I don't regret moving on. Life with Kara has shown me what it's like to be with someone who genuinely cares about me. And I'm grateful to have found happiness after so much heartache.